Guys, Southeast Softwash Friday. Just got done with the training day we have with the other company. And while I've still got this skid at my house before they come and pick this thing up, it's been sitting here completed for a week. We're just having trouble getting it lined up when I'm available for them to come. So they're local, but it's no big deal. But wanted to make this video. These pumps, some guys are saying, hey, I see you don't have an accumulator. You don't really need an accumulator if you set them up right. As long as everything has good flow, not a lot of unnecessary restrictions. The pumps never get hot, so we don't really need an accumulator. But the reason somebody mentioned that is because I want you to listen to how this pump is about to run. It's a brand new pump on the dual blend skid that we built. Well, it would help if I cut the pump on, wouldn't it? All right, it's flowing and it's spraying, but as you can see, if you look at the stream, it's gonna pan over. See how it's not smooth? And you can also hear the pump itself ticking on and off. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, we don't want that. Let's fix it. It's about right. That's what we want. So on these pumps, and every one of them I've ever fooled with, they ship with the adjustment screw on top. It's a 2mm Allen. And they usually ship with them backed out just a couple of rounds. So what we always do is we just keep a couple of these little 2 Allens in the truck and keep them handy. And you'll come out here and spin this thing down. You don't want to crank it all the way down. You want to stop when it smooths out like that. So if we back it back off to where it was, line's got a little bit of air in it, but you hear it. Okay, it's pulsating, and we don't want it to do that. So I usually go until it stops with the pulsating, and I'll go just maybe a quarter turn past that. And we also want to listen for the pump to, what we want is for this to kick off maybe 1 second or so after I shut the valve. So right there. If you crank this down too far, what it's going to do is try to build too much pressure. And when you cut the valve off here, it's going to keep going, and it's going to build up a whole bunch of pressure. It can start causing leaks right here where the thing is joined together, and it's just overworking. So you don't want it under adjusted on PSI because it's going to pulsate, and you don't want it over adjusted, but you just kind of have to find the sweet spot. That's why that screw is there. It's an adjustment screw. So keep yourself a 2mm Allen. I don't really never use an accumulator tank. Don't see a need in it. So our pumps never run hot. I'll run these things for hours, and I'll just go over there and check them sometimes and see, and they're just room temperature. So 2mm Allen, adjustment screw, easy. Just make sure you do that. You don't want it to sit there and that's not good for the pump. So hope that helped. Just a little quick tip, guys. Have a great weekend.